Bonjour, messieurs, dames, and what a mess around here. My name is Poquelin, and I'm the royal upholsterer and in charge of the royal wallpapers. Is Poquelin an ugly name? Is it nothing to have a safe job nowadays in 1650? My son, Jean-Baptiste, could have just taken over this fantastic family business, but no. Monsieur has to become an actor, a dramatist, changes his name and writes weird plays that are performed somewhere in the province. Why? Molière, do you know what that sounds like? And then he writes plays in which he mocks fathers. I don't approve. But judge for yourselves. Harpagon is a sympathetic elderly gentleman who just tries to keep together his bit of hard-earned money, especially from his ungrateful children, namely Cléante, the son who is good for nothing, and for good measure also in love with a poor girl from the neighborhood, that's her, Marianne, who's got nothing but her beauty. Then there's Elise, Harpagon's daughter, who is not a bit better. She's got herself an admirer without asking daddy's permission, whose name is Valère, who has manipulated himself into the position of Harpagon's servant. Then there's La Flèche, Cléante's servant, who's a sort of clown, and finally another sympathetic elderly gentleman from the neighborhood called Anselme, who is to marry Elise, but we'll get to that in a minute. Of course, there's a couple of more Parisians in the comedy, but I'll shut up for now, see for yourselves. The play starts with a secret conversation between Harpagon's kids. Cléante goes, "Listen, Elise, I've fallen in love. Her name is Marianne. She's wonderful but poor, so Dad, the old miser, is going to forbid the marriage. I'm going to take out a loan and run away with her." What do you think? Wicked! Tell me all about it. Daddy's busy with chasing away La Flèche. "Bugger off, you thief! Go away! He's going to steal all my money." "You got money? You couldn't hear that? I've spoken into the camera. Show your hands." Here? "The others too. I don't have any." "Oh, this is really stupid," and off he walks. I shouldn't have hidden the money in the house." When his children enter and he goes, What? Did you think I had hidden 30,000 livres in the house?" No. "I don't have any money at all, or it's not my money." "You throw it out of the window for clothes and stuff." "Cléante, come here. You like that girl Marianne from the hood?" "Yeah, I really like her." "Good, I'm going to get married to her, and you'll get an old rich widow." And he goes, "What?" I'm going nuts. "Elise, you're going to get married to Anselme, a nice elderly gentleman from the neighborhood, hardly 50, very well off, and he'll take you without dowry." "Thank you." "No." "You have to." "Thank you." "No." "You must." "Then I'll kill myself." "What?" "Valère, do the referee here." And she goes, "Okay, I'll do whatever Valère says." So Valère comes and he goes, "Look, Elise has to marry Anselme." And Valère goes, "Yeah, well, you're entirely right, of course, sir, but shouldn't we wait a little and take her feelings into account just a little bit?" "No dowry." "Oh, well, then she's got to marry him." "Exactly. Ha, what was that?" And he has to run and look if his money's all right. And she goes, "Are you mad?" "Trust me, darling, I've got to agree with him in order to gain his confidence, but we'll run away together, I promise." When Harpagon comes back, "And above all, you do what your father says." "Exactly." And exeunt. Cléante has relaxed a little and talks to her servant. "So, La Flèche, did you get the money?" Yeah, you'll get the loan, but only from an old leech at 500% annual percentage rate. Maître Simon, the agent, is going to introduce you to him. And he's hardly said it when Maître Simon enters with Daddy and goes, "And then I'm going to introduce you to the young..." "Oh, hello, that's the young man who wants to borrow your money." "What? My son Cléante?" And they go, "Oh," and dash off. "You're the young rascal who wants to chuck his money out of the window?" "You're the old bloodsucker who rips people off?" "Shove off!" And he chucks them out, and a lady named Frosine enters. She's in the matchmaking business. "Harpagon, don't you look splendid?" "Right, so how does this work with marrying Marianne?" "Yeah, she's so looking forward to that. I'll get her over tonight. She really digs chubby, wrinkled, elderly guys with glasses. You don't think you could assist me a little in a monetary kind of way?" "Oh, I've got another appointment, so sorry." Damn Scrooge. When Harpagon calls his men together, his men being mainly Jacques, the cook and coachman, and indispensable Valère. "Listen, laddies, tonight my fiancée is coming over for dinner and you've got to prepare something really special." And the cook goes, "I never thought to live to see the day. I'd like money to go shopping." "Money, money, money! Can't you cook something simple?" And Valère seconds him. "That's right, you stupid cook, you only need $5 for the perfect dinner." And the cook goes, "Rrrr," and is hit by Harpagon and makes a mental note to get revenged on Valère. And then Frosine brings over Marianne, who goes, "I don't want to marry that old codger." "Don't be picky. In 3 months he's dead and you're a rich widow and can marry whosoever you want." When the family enters, Harpagon goes, "Enchanté, mademoiselle," but she only sees Cléante and goes, "Oh my God, if you're my stepson. Oh my God, if you're my stepmom." "Well, isn't that nice?" "Oh no, I totally forgot to prepare any refreshments." "Never mind, Dad, I did that in your name. You'll get the invoice." Rrr. "And look, Marianne, the fantastic diamond ring Dad's wearing." "Yeah, cool. He's going to give that to you as a present." "What?" When Jacques enters, "Monsieur, someone wants to bring your money." "Oh, excuse me for a moment." And when they're alone, Cléante goes, "Red alert, everybody, this marriage has to be prevented. What do we do?" And he's just kissing Marianne's hand when his daddy comes back, sees this, and gets suspicious. So when they're alone a little later, Harpagon goes, "So, how do you like Marianne?" And Cléante is very careful and says, "Yeah, whatever." "Oh, what a pity. I had thought maybe it's better if you marry her." And he goes, "What? Well, in that case, I'll have to accept the inevitable." And Dad goes, "No, if you don't want to." "But she loves me." "What? She loves you? You shit! She's my bride and you'll get a rich widow." "No." "Yes." When Jacques enters and Harpagon wants to have his referee stunt once more and says, "You decide, Jacques." And he goes, "Okay, so stand here on my left and right sides." And he goes, "Listen, your son relents. Really, I wouldn't have thought that. Listen, your father relents. Really, I wouldn't have. Thank you, Daddy. That's really kind of you." "Well, thank you, son. I wouldn't have expected that. It's so cool I can marry her." "Marry whom? I didn't say that, Jacques." And he runs after his servant. When La Flèche enters running, "Here, I found your father's money in the garden. I followed him." "Oh, that's fantastic. Let's go." Harpagon has realized his money is gone, raises hell and screams blue murder. "Help, my precious, my money, my only friend. I'll have the whole world hanged, and if I don't get it back, I'll hang myself. Police!" So the police come, and the officer goes, "Theft. You got any suspects?" "The whole world, arrest everyone. Simply start with the whole of Paris." When servant Jacques enters and goes, "Stab him, stab him." "The thief?" "Thief? No, wait a minute, idea. Valère's the thief you're looking for. I just saw him a minute ago with the casket. Yeah, it looks like, small and grey. Yeah, small and grey casket." When Valère enters and Harpagon goes, "You have stolen my precious." And he replies, "Okay, I admit it. Why can't I keep her?" "What?" "Well, we're engaged to be married." "You want to marry my money?" "No, I want to marry Elise. And a kidnapper on top of it." And Elise joins them and is greeted, "You useless daughter." "But we love each other." And enter Anselme, who is supposed to marry Elise, and Harpagon goes, "Monsieur Anselme, I'm so sorry, but Elise wants to get married to this criminal here." "I'm not a criminal, I'm from Naples." And Anselme goes, "What? Really? I'm originally from Naples too. What's your name?" "I'm the son of Don Tomas d'Alburci, who was drowned in a tragical shipwreck in which I was the sole survivor of the family." When Marianne steps forward and goes, "Excuse me, I'm from that family too, and I'm the sole survivor of the tragical shipwreck." And he goes, "No, my children, I'm your father, Don Tomas d'Alburci, and I survived the tragical shipwreck." When a shot is heard and the party parts and Cléante goes, "Dad, I've taken your casket hostage, but nothing will happen to her if you allow me to get married to Marianne." And he goes, "Give me my money back and do what you want, but I'm not going to pay anything." And Don Tomas goes, "I will gladly pay for everything, my children. Take down that pistol. We'll have 2 weddings at least, and everything's going to be fine." And this dear wait a minute. Is that you in the first row there, Daddy? And the royal upholsterer and keeper of the royal wallpapers makes his painful way into the stage. The actor takes off his wig and goes, "Daddy, you here? Jean-Baptiste, I didn't recognize you with that wig. Do you ever think of me at all?" "You know, I always think of you when I'm playing this part." "Really? Well, you're not at all without talent, I've got to say. I'll have a word with the king. Maybe he'll allow you to perform at court." "That would be great, Daddy." And this, dear congregation, was The Miser by Molière. Vielen Dank.